Henry Ford was a man who never gave up. He had a dream to revolutionize the automobile industry and make cars affordable for everyone. He faced numerous challenges along the way, but he kept going, driven by his vision and passion. Henry Ford's story began in a small farm in Michigan. He was fascinated by machinery from a young age and loved tinkering with engines. At the age of 16, he left home to work as an apprentice machinist in Detroit. He worked hard and saved enough money to start his own company, the Detroit Automobile Company, in 1899. But the company failed due to poor quality cars and high production costs. Henry Ford didn't give up, however. He continued to experiment and improve his designs, and in 1903, he founded the Ford Motor Company. The first few years were tough, but Henry Ford refused to quit. He introduced the assembly line and other innovations that made car production faster and more efficient. In 1908, he introduced the Model T, a car that was affordable for the average person. The Model T was a huge success, and Henry Ford became one of the richest and most influential men in America. But he didn't rest on his laurels. He continued to innovate, introducing new models and technologies that made cars safer and more comfortable. However, the Great Depression hit in 1929, and the automobile industry suffered. Many car companies went bankrupt, but Henry Ford refused to give up. He reduced prices and introduced new models to keep his company afloat. He even started a social welfare program for his employees, providing them with health care and education. One of the most notable ways in which Ford treated his employees well was by introducing the 8-hour workday. In the early 20th century, most factories operated on a 12-hour workday, 6 days a week. But Ford recognized that long hours and exhaustion led to low morale and poor productivity. He believed that shorter work hours would make his workers happier, healthier, and more productive. Another way in which Ford treated his employees well was by paying them a higher wage than most other factories. He believed that paying his workers well would make them feel valued and respected, which would, in turn, boost their motivation and productivity. In 1914, Ford famously introduced a $5 per day wage for his workers, which was a significant amount of money at the time. Ford also treated his employees well by providing them with benefits such as health care and retirement plans. He recognized that a healthy and happy workforce was key to the success of his company. He also provided his workers with opportunities for advancement and training, which allowed them to develop new skills and move up the ranks. Ford was also known for his efforts to improve working conditions in his factories. He introduced new safety measures, such as guardrails and safety nets, to protect his workers from accidents. He also implemented a strict hygiene policy, which included regular health checkups and the use of soap and water to prevent the spread of disease. Ford's philosophy of treating his employees well was not just a matter of ethics, it was also good business. By treating his workers with respect and dignity, he created a loyal and motivated workforce, which led to high productivity and profitability. Ford's approach to employee relations set the standard for other companies to follow, and his legacy continues to inspire employers to this day. Henry Ford was not only a legendary figure in the automobile industry but also a visionary employer. He believed that treating his employees well was key to creating a successful company, and his philosophy of respect and dignity set the standard for other employers to follow. Henry Ford's legacy continues to inspire employers to prioritize the well-being of their workers and to recognize that happy and healthy employees are the foundation of a successful business. But in 1914, he did something truly remarkable. He gave his employees a bonus of $10 million. At the time, this was an unprecedented amount of money to give as a bonus. The bonus was divided among Ford's employees, with each worker receiving an average of $500, which was a significant sum of money in those days. The bonus was given as a reward for the success of Ford Motor Company, which had just produced its 1 millionth car. Ford's decision to give such a large bonus was not just a gesture of goodwill. He believed that paying his workers well and treating them with respect was good for business. He believed that if his workers were happy and satisfied, they would be more productive and would produce better quality work. The bonus had a significant impact on Ford's employees. Many of them had never seen so much money in their lives, and the bonus allowed them to buy homes, pay off debts, and provide for their families. The bonus also had a ripple effect on the local economy, as the money was spent on goods and services, creating jobs and boosting the local economy. Ford's decision to give such a large bonus was not without controversy. Some critics argued that the money should have been reinvested in the company or given to shareholders. But Ford remained steadfast in his belief that his employees deserved to share in the company's success. Ford's decision to give his employees a bonus of $10 million proved to be a wise one. It cemented his reputation as a visionary leader who cared about his workers and understood the importance of treating them well. And it set an example for other companies to follow, showing that treating employees with respect and fairness was not only the right thing to do but also good for business. In the end, Henry Ford's legacy was not just his cars, but his spirit of perseverance and determination. He showed that with hard work and determination, anyone can achieve their dreams. And his story continues to inspire people to this day to keep going and never give up on their goals.